called out by the extraordinary female boxer that is Claressa Shields. Bigger gloves while she's wearing smaller gloves, headgear, whatever. Here are the scenarios. You're going to hit her and have women groups complaining about how you hit a woman. You're hitting on a woman.
Stephen A. Smith replied to Claressa Shields after she criticized him for saying she should fight Rolly Romero. Smith said that even if Romero agreed to fight her, it would still be a tough situation for him. He explained that no matter what happened in the fight, Romero would likely face criticism because he would be fighting a woman.
I want to rain on Claressa Shields' parade because I want her to get whatever she wants. I got a lot of respect for her. Unless you're going to go in there and let her punch you without you punching her at all, without you trying to win at all, without you competing, you just want to be a punching bag. Unless that's what you talk about.
Rolly Romero also reacted to Claressa Shields' bold statement. He said that Shields could probably beat him because he does not hit women. Romero explained that even if the fight could happen, he would not feel comfortable fighting her in the boxing ring.
This happened the other day. Claressa Shields was on a podcast and she was talking about fighting, and she said that she could beat Rolly Romero. She said, and I think the guy came back to her saying, "Oh my God, he's a power puncher. I mean, once he connects." And she said, I'm bigger than him, and bigger guys, bigger boxers are generally going to win against smaller guys. So I have better skills than him, better boxing skills than him, and I'm bigger than him. I'm just your thoughts when you saw that clip. What did you think when you saw that?
I believe her. I believe she can beat me. Yeah, she'll knock me out.
Why out of all the names did you pull your name out of the hat?
No. I believe her. I truly believe she can beat me.
Yeah, interesting. Give me your ultimate goal.
In a recent interview, Rolly said he did not understand why Claressa Shields kept calling him out, especially since they had never planned a real fight. He also said that he respects Shields and recognizes her as one of the greatest female fighters.
Why specifically with me? I think, of course, she is the greatest fighter of all time, the greatest female fighter of all time. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or questions about that. But I don't know why she always targets me.
Like, did you two run into each other? Anything that all these years later,
those were the first two interactions. I remember the exact dates and everything because, well, I remember everything that has happened to me in my life.
Because, I mean, I know you're not the first because a couple of years back, I know her and Keith Thurman had words flying back and forth.
Yeah, I never understood that one either. But it's still, at the end of it, I don't care. Me and her will never be in the ring. I do not hit women.
However, he made it clear that there is no real fight happening between them. Romero said that men's and women's boxing are separate for a reason. He explained that these divisions are meant to keep the sport fair. While he respects her talent and skills, he believes that an actual fight between them would not be appropriate.
She's great, but there's male and females, and it's divided for a reason.
I mean, in a way, it's created headlines for you, marketing. I mean, no one expects you and her to fight. So, I mean, it's not like anyone out there is calling for a Rolly Claressa Shields fight. It just, I know it came out of left field for a lot of us on the sidelines. We were like, you know, probably should call out Michaela, should call out Katie Taylor. We're like, why is she calling out Rolly?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know, but she also knows it's never gonna happen. Aside from that, too, she thanked me because I knocked out the dude that had knocked her out in sparring. I knocked him out in my 11th fight.
Stephen A. Smith added some context, saying that even though Claressa Shields has sparred with men, professional boxing is very different from sparring. He explained that an official match has higher stakes, stricter rules, and more intensity. Because of this, it is unsafe and wrong to compare her sparring experience to a real competitive fight.
She is no joke. She can fight. That is her in the boxing ring right now, fighting a man. That's who she's fighting. That's what she does. Claressa Shields is no joke. She's fired numerous shots in his direction on multiple occasions in recent years, but reiterated her call out of him over the weekend. She's the pound-for-pound king in women's boxing. She's 14-0, only 2 knockouts.
Shields is very talented and even dominant in women's boxing, but against a male fighter like Rolly Romero, she would likely be overpowered. Even lighter men hit harder and differently than the women she has fought before. Their strength, punches, and durability make professional male fights unsafe for her.
More accolades, you might have the aura of this unstoppable, immovable object as a woman, but not as a man. You will get beat by Rolly Romero, and you will get hospitalized by a guy like Gennady Golovkin, which you called out one time. I can come out of retirement right now at 40, in my mid-40s, and beat a Claressa Shields. You cannot do that, Chris Mannix. You cannot disrespect women's greatness and men's greatness, or not even greatness, just average, because Rolly Romero is average.
Well, let me drill down that for a minute there, because I fundamentally agree with you that Claressa cannot beat Rolly. I mean, Rolly, for all his wackiness, can punch. And even though he is several weight classes lighter than Claressa Shields, you get hit by Rolly, it's different. It's a lot different than getting hit by Lonnie Daniels and Franchon Cruz-Dezurn and all the women that she has fought over the last couple of years. Even if it's just body shots that someone like Rolly is throwing, it would be it would end badly.
However, Shields argued that Rolando Romero doesn't have real boxing skills. She said his success comes mostly from power and awkward movements, not proper technique. She also noted that every top-level fighter he has faced has knocked him out, showing the difference between raw strength and true boxing skill.
Go where Rolly's at and beat that. Rolly can't box nothing like me. It don't matter about no power. You don't have no skill. So next time Rolly come to my inbox, just know, yeah, I'm really about that. And I will show up where you at and show you what's up. He like, oh, you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you that all of the greats have been dropped. I got a video of all your favorite fighters getting dropped. Rolly, congratulations. You got knocked out. Shut up. Shut up. You got knocked out in a real fight. Foreign. You got knocked out for real. So hush your mouth. Shakur beat your ass. Ryan will beat you up. Teofimo beat you up. Devin Haney, a dog walk you. Everybody like, who is Rolly? The dude who Tank knocked out. And when I see Rolly, I want you to keep that same energy you have over that internet.
Sergio Mora praised Claressa Shields for her incredible achievements in women's boxing, including her 2 Olympic gold medals and being the undisputed champion in several weight classes from middleweight to heavyweight. He said her skill, technique, and accomplishments are extraordinary, and she is rightly recognized as one of the greatest female boxers ever. However, he emphasized that men's and women's boxing are kept separate for an important reason.
I want to talk to Claressa Shields, the GOAT. I want to tell you straight out, because no one in women's boxing dares tell Claressa Shields the truth. You are an incredible boxer in the women's division. What you accomplished is incredible. I mean, it probably won't be broken. 2 gold medals, undisputed from junior middleweight all the way to heavyweight. Incredible accolades. They'll probably never be exceeded. But you can't beat a man. There's limits to boxing. That's the reason every sport in the world separates women from.
Mora compared Shields' situation to Serena Williams playing against male tennis players, pointing out that even the most talented female athletes face natural physical differences when competing with men. Men usually have more strength, speed, and endurance, which can change the way a match plays out. Men can hit harder, take punches better, and recover faster, making professional fights unsafe for women, even top female athletes. This is why men's and women's boxing have separate divisions, to keep the sport fair and safe for everyone.
Williams, the greatest tennis player, was on a talk show with David Letterman. Letterman asked her, could you compete with a man? No way. She had the humility to say, no, they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. They did a match, and it wasn't even a best against the best. Serena Williams fought a 200th ranked tennis player and got beat. Both Williams sisters got beat by the 200th contender in tennis, but it was a man. Same thing will happen here if Claressa Shields decides to ever fight a man. She can fight the 200th ranked boxer in her division and will lose, because there's separation in strength, in size, in resistance, and being able to take a punch and rehydrating. It's two separate fields. So you can't move the field goal because you're the greatest at what you do as a woman. You have XX chromosomes. You can't come to this side with XY. XY is stronger than you. They're stronger, they're bigger, they're faster.
Shakur Stevenson shared his thoughts on Claressa Shields, recognizing her as an exceptional boxer who dominates women's boxing. He praised her skill, technique, and accomplishments, noting that she has proven herself against the best in her division. At the same time, Stevenson addressed the debate about Shields fighting male boxers. He explained that while she is incredibly talented, physical differences between men and women make such fights very challenging. He said her achievements are impressive within women's boxing, but competing against men would be a different story. Stevenson added that if Shields had been born male, she might have reached a level similar to Floyd Mayweather Jr., showing just how extraordinary her potential is.
She was a boy, bro. That's what I was trying to tell you.
If she was a boy.
If she was a boy. If she was a boy, she'd be Floyd Mayweather. Hello.
I don't know.
If
That's
she was
already
a
no,
boy,
you can't do that.
she will be Floyd Mayweather. How can she not,
Can't,
bro?
no, but I'm saying you can't do that. If she was a boy, she might be playing soccer. We don't know what. You don't know what.
That's a great thing to say, but I'm just speaking like far as her.
Yeah.
If she was a boy, bro, could be like.
Do you think she could actually beat a male like champion? Like seriously, like on some real shit. Like I know she tough, but you think she could beat any man champion?
My opinion is girls, boys is boys.
Right.
A girl is gonna be a girl. I don't think a girl can beat a man. That's the same thing like you ask basketball players.
Yeah.
Like, can a female basketball player beat a male basketball?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. LeBron.
Because Claressa be talking hot though.
Nah, she's like that.
However, Stevenson also stressed that boxing needs to stay fair and competitive. He said that while Shields is undeniably talented, weight classes and divisions exist for a reason. These rules make sure fighters compete on an even playing field and protect the integrity of the sport. Stevenson praised Shields for her skill and accomplishments, but emphasized that keeping clear divisions is important to maintain balanced and credible competition.
Female athlete, bro.
Yeah.
She talks shit. She's flashy. And she's the best fighter in the world, bro.
Yeah,
There's nobody better than Claressa as a woman, bro. I don't give a who you name. Nobody is coming close to her.
Yeah,
2 Olympic gold medals, bro. So if that's the case, if this girl was a man,
if she was a man,
bro, you know how much support to have of her. Like, the whole boxing world to have crazy support because she'll be Floyd Mayweather, bro.
So Claressa Shields or Layla Ali?
Man, come on.
No, I'm talking about both in their prime.
In their prime, it don't matter, bro. She is the greatest woman boxer to ever put on a pair of boxers.
Before her back and forth with Rolly Romero, Claressa Shields publicly challenged Keith Thurman to a fight. Media reports highlighted her warning to Thurman to be careful, insisting she could take him on and fight him with both hands. The challenge came after Thurman said he could beat her, and Shields wanted to defend her skill and toughness. She suggested an exhibition match might be possible, but boxing rules make an official mixed-gender fight very unlikely. Shields' comments sparked a lot of debate in the boxing world, with fans and analysts discussing her confidence and abilities versus the safety and practical concerns of having a female boxer face a male professional in a real match. Her call-out showed her bold personality and her willingness to publicly challenge top male fighters.
She wanted to fight. He initially shunned it, then thought about it, and said he would only do it for charity. And if she's willing to do it for charity, he will accept. She's fired numerous shots in his direction on multiple occasions in recent years, but reiterated her call out of him over the weekend. She's the pound-for-pound king in women's boxing. She's 14-0, only 2 knockouts, though. Thurman is a former unified welterweight champion who's only lost to Manny Pacquiao, as I told you. Shields tweeted, quote, "I'll fight Thurman at 154 pounds. So serious. All the respect in the world to him, too. I just think I can outbox him." Thurman told Sporting News, "I did not see it, but I've already got text messages all about it. Look, I can fight for any charity event. We can raise money and let you try to showcase your skills and talent." Thurman later said, "I would wear bigger gloves. I would let her wear smaller gloves. I would let her wear headgear, too. I don't really want to punch a girl in the face." I don't want to rain on Claressa Shields' parade because I want her to get whatever she wants. I got a lot of respect.
Shields has made it clear that she wants real challenges, not fights just for show. While she often trains with male sparring partners to improve her skills, she says she isn't interested in facing inexperienced, smaller, or younger boxers just for publicity. Instead, she wants to compete against top, seasoned fighters who can truly test her abilities and prove her confidence. This shows that her ambition comes from skill and preparation, not spectacle. She wants every fight to be meaningful and a true measure of her talent.
Men who regulars can't fight. These men, the fact that I fight how I fight, and the fact that it ain't been done yet, but that they feel that it's possible that, oh my God, she can beat a man. If I can beat a man in boxing, I can beat them who regular men.
I think that's the issue, though. They know, like, she could probably get me. She shouldn't be saying that.
They intimidated. That's the issue. But I can't help that if you don't train, you don't work out, that I'm boxing for 18 years. I can't help that. But ain't no regular Smojo, man or woman, off the block about to come and give me the hands. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like I done sparred against Earl Spence, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, Robert Easton. I done sparred against some really great boxers. And the thing is, I ain't saying that I beat these guys up, but I didn't go in there and get dropped and get curved out. I went in there and boxed and did my thing. Get in the gym, my boy. You ain't got to worry about me.
Many people have wondered if Claressa Shields could beat Rolly Romero, but most boxing experts think it's very unlikely. Shields is an amazing athlete and a legend in women's boxing. Still, the idea that she could defeat Romero doesn't match the realities of the sport. This isn't about downplaying women's achievements. It's about understanding why men's and women's boxing are separate. Differences in strength, speed, size, and ability to take punches are important in professional fights, so comparing male and female boxers doesn't really work. Few male athletes ever claim they could beat top female professionals because such matches aren't practical or meaningful. The debate shows both Shields' incredible skill and why professional mixed-gender fights are unsafe and unrealistic, even for the best athletes.
Being mentioned by Claressa Shields that she could beat Rolly Romero. She cannot beat Rolly Romero. She cannot. And I didn't see what Shakur said to his defense. And people said that people sent this to me and saying Shakur is agreeing that Claressa Shields could beat Rolly Romero. Stop! Claressa Shields cannot beat Rolly Romero. She is great. Icon. She is a woman. I don't care how much she wants to compare herself to men. She is not a man.
Despite all the debate, Claressa Shields says she has the strength, height, and skills to compete with anyone, no matter their gender. She believes her training, technique, and natural athleticism give her confidence against both men and women. Shields says that her achievements in women's boxing prepare her to take on any challenge. While critics focus on physical differences between men and women, she argues that skill, strategy, and determination can overcome many obstacles. Her view shows her fearless mindset and her desire to test herself against the toughest competition, whoever it may be.
Stronger. I am strong as hell at heavyweight. And I know that from how I punch the pads, from the guys I'm sparring with, their reactions when we get tied up in if we get tied up in our sparring, how I'm pushing them back, and I got pretty big shoulders and a pretty big back, and I'm actually super strong at heavyweight, so I'm carrying everything the same, and I still got my speed, which we were worried about, but hey, it's still there, and everything's...
What do you think?
Could Claressa Shields realistically take on male fighters like Rolly Romero, or is this debate just hypothetical? Share your thoughts in the comments below.